Hey guys, techmadeezy, and thank you so much for clicking on our video today. Well guys, we're back this year. We picked up the Samsung Z Flip 4 Bespoke Edition in this wonderful green with black accents. And we did an unboxing. We'll put the link in the description so you can see close-ups of that. But we had to go out and pick up some really good cases. And so we decided to pick up a case with hinge protection. We picked up a case that's military grade certified with a belt clip. And we picked up a silicone case and some premium leather cases. Guys, in this review, we're going to check wireless charging. We're going to check wireless power share. We're going to check the weight. And we're going to do some really good close-ups so you could actually check these cases out. And of course, we're going to have timestamps in the description so you can move around. So, why don't we get started? Here is what we're going to be covering in this review. Different types of cases. So if you want, hit pause, but we're going to move on. I believe we'll be covering at least one case that actually is military grade certified. And the big thing to know there is when a case is certified, it basically is dropped onto concrete 26 times from a height of 48 inches onto every corner and edge in order to get that certification. Hit pause if you want to review this, but we're going to move on. Our first case is a Samsung silicone cover with a ring, or Samsung sometimes calls it a finger loop. I won't cover this whole slide, but I will tell you, as of September 2022, this case sells for $39.99. It currently doesn't have any ratings on Amazon. All right, but if you want to review the information, go ahead. But we're going to continue and show you this case. So here's the case. I'll put the box aside. It's silicone. It's soft. Really nice. By the way, if you don't want to use the ring or the finger loop, you don't need to. You can actually take it off and just use the case. So just know that you have that. But we'll put the finger loop back on real quick. You'll see the finger loop just snaps back into place on both sides. That's it. Now the inside of the case is plastic. It does have two stickers for the bottom part to hold on to. They don't give you one for the top. If you look at the case here, it's just a nice silicone. It doesn't seem to be a fingerprint magnet, which is really nice. So let's go ahead and throw this on. And it is pretty easy to put on, I'll be honest with you. I start with the bottom. It slides right in really nice. Put the top on. And that's it. You're done. I mean, this is a nice color. So if you have the green and you still want to put some protection on it, you can. Now, the finger loop, or the ring, as they used to call it, really can be great for guys and gals, to be honest with you, because, if you've got your phone with you, it's not going anywhere. This is not coming out. It's going to be very hard for that to come out, so just so you'll know. But let's take a moment and take a closer look. So you could see here that you've got your LED flash and your cameras, and if the phone is closed, you can still get the time. You can actually click on the button. It'll actually show you the time and the date, and some of your notifications will show up. So again, it's nice to have that secondary screen. Now, as we look at the top, you'll see the hinge exposed with some protection from the ring. Now the ring it looks like a metal ring, and it seems really strong. Let's go on to the back side. You've got branding, Samsung branding there. Again, nice soft silicone. Doesn't seem to be a fingerprint magnet. Let's open it up and look at the bottom. Well, here's what it looks like when it's fully opened. Again, I didn't take these stickers off yet because I'll be trying on some other cases, but the bottom you could see here that the microphones are fully exposed. USB Type-C is really nice and open for a USB cable if you're not going to wireless charge, and your speaker grill is exposed well, so no issues there. Let's look at the top. Microphone is fully exposed, no issues. And if we just use the power button here, we could wake the phone up. This is a BESPOKE edition, by the way, so they give you all these bespoke wallpapers and stuff. But as you can see, no issues whatsoever. It's not blocking the biometric or the power button. Let's swipe up and check the volume key out, and that seems to work really well. Again, a nice soft silicone button there. Again, the right side is just plain. Really nice case. Now I just want to show you the camera coverage. If you drop this, does it have camera coverage? And it does. It's a little lip, but it does. So this rim here, as you can see, it's slightly above the camera. So that should help. It's not all the way in. I wish they did have more of a ring around here, but it does offer camera coverage, so that's helpful. Let's take a moment and check lip coverage, right? If you ever drop the phone with it open. So let me black the screen out so we can take a good look at that. So again, you'll see here very minimal on the coverage side here. There's no major lip covering the screen. So you're going to want to drop your phone closed. I know, right? We don't plan the drops on our phones. But yeah, guys, real, you know, I mean, I could see almost this edge sticking out here. So it's just weird. It's really thin, guys. Again, you're not buying a case like this for ultimate protection, but just wanted to show you that. Let's check out wireless charging. That works really well. As you can see, wireless power share works, so that's nice. Let's go ahead and weigh the phone. So the phone in the case is 7.9 ounces. Pretty darn light. As you can see, it comes in 5 different colors. We'll put links in the description if you're interested in any of these. Next up, this is the Samsung Premium Leather Flap Cover. It actually has hinge protection. Again, I won't spend much time on here. This is an $89.99 case as of September 2022. It is so new, it's got no ratings on Amazon as of yet. Let's go ahead and take a look at this, but you can hit pause if you'd like. So there it is. Let's take a look at this. So let me put the box aside. And we've got this leather case. Looks like a nice grain of leather. Here's your flap. We'll see how that works. And that will offer you a level of hinge protection, which is nice. Got your logo right there. And let's look at the inside. There is a suede feeling in here, which is nice. So that's softer for the phone itself. It doesn't look like the flap comes off, even though this might pop out. It doesn't look like it does come out. So just so you'll know from what I could see. Now it does have tape here and here. And that makes sense because when we put this on, and I'm not going to use the tape, but this hinge has room to move around and protect the hinge of the phone. So why don't we go ahead and try it on and see what it looks like. So I drop it into the bottom, no issues whatsoever. It didn't have any trouble getting in there. Put the case on the phone. Yeah, without the sticker, you could see it trying to slide up a little bit here. So let's close it for a minute and just take a look. So let's start off with the back. You got that beautiful leather, right? I mean, this is a premium phone. Why not get a nice case like this? There is the majority of your hinge covered. It does have some areas exposed. Looking at the front, you could see here it's got this nice black chrome piece here that locks on to the holder. And again, yeah, I could check my time, the dates. It's got really good coverage for the flash. And why not start off looking at camera coverage real quick? And this does look very similar to the previous, the silicone, right? So you've got a drop of camera coverage there. Let's look at the right side of the phone. As you could see when we open that, how the hinge reacts. It just kind of slides through there. No issues, so that's kind of cool. This might be my favorite case. Now we've got a metal accent here, a blacked out metal accent on the volume key. We've got our biometric, of course, our power on, power off. Nice grain of leather. Let's look at the left side of the phone, and you got, again, just these rounded corners, good quality leather. Let's look at the bottom. We'll see here that we've got spot on for the microphone. No issues, you could see that. A big spot to put your cable if you don't use wireless charging. You can plug in a nice USB cable there. Your speaker grill, no issues. Wow, very nice. Let's look at the top. I do believe we have one microphone on the top. Spot on, as you can see. So that's really nice. And then lay this down, and what does it look like? I mean, it looks like a really nice premium case. I like that. Let's go ahead and just see if we have any issues with the power button. Nope, nothing whatsoever. Just, it's open there, so there's no issues. How about our volume key? So up, down, real nice feel, doesn't feel cheap at all. Samsung really does an amazing job when it comes to the quality of their phones. I mean, their cases and their phones. I also want to check lip coverage. So if the phone is open, and I'm going to black the screen out, if I were to drop this phone with it open, do I have lip coverage? And this is real minimum, just so you'll know. It really is real minimal coverage for your lip. And that's important. I mean, hopefully you don't drop your phone open, but a lot of people do. So you don't have a lot. It's there, but it's real minimal. So good to know. Let's check wireless charging and see if that works. No issues whatsoever. Why don't we go ahead and check wireless power share? There you go, wireless power share works. Let's go ahead and check the weight. Interesting, 7.9 ounces. So really, again, the silicone and the leather are very similar. This does come in 3 colors, the black, peach, and purple. We'll put links in the description if you're interested. Next case is by KeZiHome. This is a leather slim case. I chose this because the price was right, and they have a ton of leather colors I'll show you at the end. Let's look at the next slide. You're talking $28.99 for a leather case, all right? And the rating on Amazon currently, they have 6 ratings, and they have 5 stars as of September 2022. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. You can hit pause if you'd like. So there you go. Let me put the box aside. I mean, it's kind of like a little drawer. It's like fancy. But here is the leather case. You know, if I had to compare this to Samsung's leather, I would probably have to say, you know, it looks like this is a combination of leather with maybe some polycarbonate around the edges. first of all. So it doesn't look like it's full leather. You could see here. So I guess that's how they get the price down. They've got these hinges on the side. We'll put the case on and show you that. Inside, it is plastic inside. So it's like they wrapped plastic with some leather. Again, another way to save money. You got branding on the bottom. And let's just throw this on and see what it looks like and if it's worth it. Again, another way to get into a leather case inexpensively. But I'm going to push in from the bottom, push in from the top. It went in nice. It looks like it holds it, so that's pretty good. Let's close this now, see how these hinges work. And they seem to work fine. They seem to work fine. So let's look at the front first of all. You've got, you know, good coverage for your flash. Let's look at that camera protection while we're at it. This does look like it's got, very similar. It is raised, but very similar to the Samsung. And you can see this closely, this polycarbonate or TPU material, and then the leather. And if you look at the leather grain, you know, you've got a light grain. They say it's real leather. Let's look at the right side closed, and then we'll open it up in a moment. So there's your buttons. We'll test those. Left side, plain. Let's open it up. Left side. And I chose this one because it had so many colors, and it was pretty affordable. So let's start off looking at the bottom now. Let's see how well they did. Wow, they did really good with, look, microphone coverage is dead on. You've got a nice big spot here for a USB cable if you're not going to wirelessly charge. Your speaker grill is nice, so they did a good job there. They didn't skimp. Look at that. That is really good coverage on the microphone. So I like that. Let's look at our lip coverage and see. This case has a little more than the last case. It's just a drop higher than the last case. Again, not much, right? You're not buying this for protection. I mean, you are for a little bit, but not ultimate protection. Now, let's go ahead and just kind of use that key. And you know something, this works. Whatever they did here with the indent, it works. It's not a problem. I'm not, you know, I don't find it any difficult. Swipe up, check the volume key. Very nice quality tactile feel. I like that. Let's check wireless charging and see if that works. No issues, that works. Wireless power share works, no issues. Let's go ahead and check the weight. This one is coming in at 7.5 ounces. Lastly, I just wanted to show you, you know, obviously your hinges slightly exposed. And let's look at these guys, right? I mean, will they last? I just don't know, but they seem okay so far. First impression. This one offers 9 different colors. Here are the browns and the blacks. So you've got brown, coffee, and black. And then you've got 6 more colors to choose from. I mean, really, if you're looking for a specific color, this might help. We'll put links in the description. Our next case is a VRS design case. It's called the Terra Active. They say it's got a semi-auto hinge, which offers protection for sure on your hinge. This case sells for $39.99 as of September of 2022. Currently, it has 6 ratings, and it's got a 3-star rating as of September 2022. You can hit pause on this one, but we're going to continue. So here's the case, the box, the stickers they give you, and the instructions are inside the box. So we'll put that aside. Let's take a look at the top part. Again, that industrial design, right? The bottom part, where's your hinge. Another thing they tout is this grip that they put on the sides when you're holding the phone. We'll take a look at that again. Inside, again, plastic. Doesn't look like it's anything that's going to scratch the phone. Now, they do have this Durafoam that is inside of the hinge, which is, I don't know if it's new for this year, but it's supposed to really protect and not scratch the hinge. So we'll have to see how that is long term. One thing we want to take a look at also is air pockets. When your phone falls, the air pockets really do help in the corners. As you could see in that corner and that corner, you've got air pockets. And of course, here in the bottom, we've got air pockets. So they're definitely going to help. Let's go ahead and put this in, and we'll start off with the bottom and see how hard it is to put on, first of all. So I don't know if I should be sliding it in, maybe. Yep, I'm going to go ahead and slide it in because I didn't want to snap it in. So it's in there nice and tight. Let's go ahead and put the top on. And again, do I want to slide it on? I guess that's okay. It does slide on okay. And this is now going to be your ultimate protection. As you can see here, you got access on the side here. It's fully open for your volume key and your biometric with your grip. So if you're holding it this way and you're looking at your notifications, you can do that. Your flash and your camera and all of your screen is nicely exposed. And let's take a look at camera coverage while we're in this position. And we definitely have a lot more camera protection than we've had with our other cases. So we've got a nice lip, and the cameras are down there, and the screen is really down there. You could see that lip here, you know, so it's got a nice lip. Of course, this is a protective case. So looking at the right side of the phone, the left side, excuse me, you've got the grip on the bottom. You've got two holes here. I guess this is more of a design. On the right, as I showed you before, the good grip, your volume key, and your biometric, plenty of room there. Let's go ahead and open it up and watch the hinge do its thing. As you can see there, it just lays on. So it doesn't really seem like it slaps against the back, which is going to be important long term. Look at the back design, and you'll see here you got VRS logo. You've got that industrial design they're known for. Look at the right side. Look at the left side. Let's look at the bottom now and see. And yeah, you could see there that your microphones are exposed, which is good. Speaker grill, good size hole for a USB cable just in case you're not going to wirelessly charge. Let's look at the top. And spot on with that microphone, really nice. Let's look at lip coverage since we have the phone open already. We hope to have more coverage, and this case does. This case does. You could see here by my finger in the back that there is more coverage if you drop your phone while it is open. I do like that. Definitely like that. This one I'm liking so far. Next question is, with a thick case like this, will wireless charging work? Well, let's find out. There you go. Wireless charging works, no issue. Well, wireless power share doesn't work. I moved it to every corner. I even moved it up and I moved it down. And normally I get a vibration and it'll start charging. No wireless power share on this case. So this case, the Terra Active, doesn't come in any additional colors at this time, but they do make a case called the Terra Modern. Again, it has hinge protection, but it comes in a unique color. It's mint. It sells for $34.99 as of September 2022. By the way, we'll be coming out with an OtterBox case video for the Samsung Z Flip 4. So look out for that. When it comes out, we'll put a link in the description of the video. Here is our next case. This is by SUPCase. It's called the Unicorn Beetle Pro Belt Clip Case. Now this case is military grade certified and drop tested. If you want to know more about that, you can go to the beginning of the video, but let's check this out. Now you can see from the slide in front of you, this is a $41.99 case. As of September 2022, it's got 11 ratings on Amazon, and so far it's got 4 stars as of September 2022. Like I said, this is a military-grade case. You can hit pause and review this, but let's check this case out. So there it is, and we'll go ahead and just take this box and put it aside for now. We did pick it up in a blue, and it does come with a belt clip. So we will show you this later on. They are known to make a quality belt clip. Let's go ahead and take a look at the case real quick, and then we'll put it on the phone. So just wanted to look at the inside. It is plastic. I don't know if that'll scratch the phone at all. I think they've done the testing on that one. Here is your sticker to make the top part stay on. So you just peel this off. There are your air pockets, which, you know, a lot of companies don't give you air pockets in the corner. But that helps if the phone ever falls. So we've got air pockets. Again, military grade, drop tested. All right, there we go. So why don't we go ahead and try this on. Okay, so let's take it and slide it in here. And I think, let's just see if this just kind of goes in easy, or should we be putting it, we're going to go ahead and slide it in. It seems like these cases do better when they're slid in, which is nice. So that's on. Let's put the top on. All right. Again, I'm going to slide it on. It seems soft. Doesn't seem like it'll do any damage. And then again, let's continue to wipe these screens. But here you go. So you've got your flash exposed, your camera exposed, which is nice. Let's take a look at that camera coverage. We might as well. Guys, this is probably the best camera coverage we've seen. This lip really covers that camera, covers that screen really well. I'm liking it. While it's closed, well, let's open it up and take a look at the design overall. Got that industrial design with the rubber on the corners. Let's go ahead and look at the right side. You've got your volume rocker, we'll test in a moment. Your biometric. You got some nice grip on the side. There's your SUPCase logo. Let's look at the left side. Again, you've got a little bit of that grip. That's nice. Let's look at the bottom of the phone. And we will see here that we've got really good coverage for the microphones are exposed, so that's good. Speaker grill is exposed, so that's good. A nice big area to put in your USB cable if you don't use wireless charging. Let's look at the top. And look at that. That microphone is not being bothered at all. Why don't we look at lip protection and see if you drop the phone while it's open. So look at that. You do actually have the best lip protection out of all of the cases that we've seen. So this definitely has some lip protection. I like that. Very important. So far, this case is doing really well. Let's check the biometric button and see if it go ahead and unlock and lock with no problem. Let's swipe up. Let's check the volume key. Works real nice, very comfortable. No issues, no delays. I'm liking that. Let's go ahead and put it in the holster. We want to put it in this way. This is the way you should be putting it in. Now I do believe you can put this in with the screen facing outward, so you'd have to turn it around and do that. But you can do that, but it does keep your screen exposed. So I recommend that you do it the other way. And then obviously your belt clip clicks into different angles depending on what you're comfortable with. A lot of people do it this way because then they quick release it and the phone will pop out, which is what most people want. Let's check wireless charging and see how that does. There you go. That works fine. Wireless power share works. No problem at all. So let's go ahead and check the weight on this guy here and see what we're getting. 8.4 ounces. Not bad. Now I will bring up the recognition that they got for this case. So they say it exceeds military drop standards. CNET said that they were a winner with a 20-foot drop test. So it's good to know. This case comes in 5 different colors. As you see, we brought in Tilt, which is the blue. It comes in Golden, which is a green, Ruddy, which is red, and a black. We'll put links in the description if you're interested in picking any of this up. Well, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us while we reviewed these cases. And I really hope it helped you in some way. And if it did, give us a thumbs up. It really helps the channel. Also, if you're not a subscriber, we hope that you subscribe and join the family. We're going to put our social media up on top. If you want to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter, share our video. And guys, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Hey guys, take a moment and give us a thumbs up. We'd really appreciate it. As you can see, Brooklyn, she's waving her tail for you. Take a moment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell and you'll get notified of new videos we come out with. Also, follow us and contact us on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. We'd love to have you. Thank you so much and have a wonderful day.